guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very summery glowy makeup tutorial look, so if you want to see how to create this, then just keep watching. Okay, first I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face, and honestly you can use whatever moisturizer you want. Right now I'm using Pretty Pop Saturday Skin moisturizer, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I think I am, but Cetaphil or Cetaphil, however you want to say it. I have some good moisturizers and definitely CeraVe. So if you want to go like the more natural route and the better product for your skin, I would do like one of those probably. Also, I don't know why, but this part of my face has been very itchy for like the past 10 minutes. So that's probably most definitely why it's red. Okay, I've already moisturized my face as you saw, and then now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable Low Glow. It has 30 SPF. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my face as well over the moisturizer underneath my makeup. This stuff is actually like really good, to be honest. It has like a slight tint, as you can see. It does not have a bad odor. It's not super greasy feeling, and it definitely does leave your face with a glow. So if you're trying to like wear a light mineral sunscreen on your face with or without makeup on, definitely would recommend this. It's very nice. And I'm going to go ahead and also put some more at the bottom. That would probably be some really good options as well. There we go. Can definitely see the glow. Now that I've kind of let that soak in a little bit into my skin, I'm going to go ahead and take my IT CC cream in the shade Fair Light, and honestly I probably would recommend like a CC cream or a BB cream, any foundation that's going to be like sweat proof pretty much. I'll definitely recommend that for in the heat, because we all know it's really hot during summer, and I'm not gonna be looking like a greasy, sweaty donut. I kind of always do this with my foundation, so if there's any like redness or weird looking skin right there, I always kind of lightly buff it over my ears. And then I also go back for just a little more to put on the forehead and drag down the neck area. And put a little bit more on my neck, kind of make it all cohesive. There we go, that's a little better. Now I typically take my beauty blender and then kind of like just go over everything that I just did to make sure everything's, you know, not dry or patchy looking at all. But typically the IT Cosmetics foundation doesn't really ever look like that, but still, just in case. And my sponge is slightly damp. Now I'm going to take my Tarte CC under eye corrector and put that on, and another good option would be like Milani NYX under eye corrector Catrice. The Tarte is kind of, you know, on the little bit higher side. I wouldn't consider it high-end, but I wouldn't consider it drugstore either. It's kind of like in the middle. Now I'm taking my Tarte Ultra Creamy shade 20B Light and applying that a little bit over the corrector. As you can see, the corrector honestly does a really good job of hiding a lot of like the discoloration I don't like to pack it on though, so if I put just a little bit more, I'm sure it would, you know, conceal it a little more, make it like look a little less dark than what it does right now. But I don't like to go heavy in the summer, because if you go heavy with the correctors and concealers and then powder, it's going to look very cakey and very like fine line looking, and not good. I kind of just mainly like to put enough right there to start, and then kind of like put a little on the outside, and then kind of bring it in together. I used to do like, you know, the little triangle trick, but I like my under eyes have gotten better over time. They used to be a lot worse, so depending on like where your discoloration is and all that stuff, I would definitely place it kind of in those areas and kind of work it, blend it out. Because honestly, if I didn't really have dark circles, I wouldn't be putting even this much concealer to begin with, because I do unfortunately have dark circles and kind of puffiness under my eye. I have to work with what I gotta do to conceal them. Also try to bring it along the nose right here, and then around. Okay, I blended out both eyes underneath. Looks pretty good. I try to make sure there's no like fine lines showing or like anything like that, or it's like creasing up in them, especially before I set my under eyes. And I'm also going to take just a little bit of concealer, and then go ahead and put some on my eyelids, because I am going to do like some colored liners. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Before I set my under eyes, I definitely make sure, kind of like look up close and personal, and make sure that there's no crease lines, or like right here, especially underneath my lash line. Make sure everything's looking good. Then I go ahead and set that under eye. I'll take like one of these brushes and then tap a bunch of the excess off, like that. Lightly just kind of pounce it on. Take a little on my nose, underneath. Put them on my chin area. Across where I set that concealer. And then do the same to the other eye. Okay, now I've completely set all that. I try to stay kind of away from this area, because I'm obviously going to do like probably a little bit of like bronzer, a little bit of blush, stuff like that, and they're definitely going to be cream products, so I try to keep the powder as where it needs to be as possible. I don't want to go heavy on it, because, you know, obviously it's going to be so hot outside and stuff like that, that it's going to be, face isn't going to be, you know, perfectly matte looking and staying wonderful, amazing all day, unless you're like a professional, like pro on makeup, and you can, you know, get it locked in and not budging at all. I think I'm going to take the blue shade first, and then kind of create a little wing with it. Honestly, when I do my wings, which I am not perfect at, I have not been doing wings for that long, I kind of just go along the lash line as close as possible and just go slow and make a straight line. And then once I get to the, of course, the outer corner part, I kind of look where my lashes almost end, and then kind of just draw at an angle like this with my hand closer at the end of it, so it's not putting a lot of pressure. And then just kind of drag the line real slow like that. and then kind of go off of where the line stops right here, right there, and then kind of just drag it across and join the point that comes out to here, and then just color in the hole, kind of like a sideways triangle almost. To attempt to create the other eye the same, as most similar as possible as this side. That's honestly the hardest part for me, to be honest, of creating it the exact same to match this. So let's hope we get it correct. Okay, I try to get them as close matching as possible. You know, they don't look perfect, but I feel like they look pretty decent. Now I'm gonna take the pink shade and probably do like a little line across there, and then figure out what I want to do with the orange shade, because I want to incorporate that one too. I feel like lashes, falsies, and liner, especially like gel liquid liner, is the most challenging part for me with makeup. So I'm sure if you definitely practice, you will definitely get better over time. Bless you, which is what I'm trying to do. Actually did that too thick right there. I'm gonna kind of take this and clean it up a little bit where I messed up. Looks better. Okay, now I'm going to do it on the other side. I do not know how this is gonna go, but definitely winging it. Cheesy, but it's funny. This is typically like something I would normally ever do, but I'm definitely trying to like come out of my comfort zone. Like I need to get a little bit more and then kind of do the same thing on the side that I did with that. Okay, I got it as similar as I could. Now I'm going to take like this shade right here, right there, and then kind of like go in between the colors, kind of make it pop. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in my inner corner as well. Now it's mascara time. I've actually been trying to use a eyelash growth serum. I'm gonna put it down below, but also two other good ones, eyelash serums, is by Dime Beauty, and then supposedly Origins lash serum is supposed to be really good as well. I'm also gonna take one of these. Definitely just got it off like Shein because it's super cheap. And kind of comb through the eyelashes. Now I just need to put a little bit on my lower lash line. Honestly, I would definitely recommend a waterproof mascara for summertime because, you know, I don't know why I haven't done that before, because sometimes you have like, you know, black going right there and stuff, and it's just like hot outside and you start getting sweaty like around your eyes and stuff. And I would definitely recommend a waterproof mascara. I don't really do much to my brows. Obviously, I'm very lucky and my eyebrows just honestly grow like this. I actually do a little bit of tweezing, you know, around, but other than that, they are very full and I'm very fortunate to just barely lightly fill them in sparse places and be good to go. Okay, I went ahead and just applied bronzer a little bit really quickly to where the sun kind of naturally hits. I'm going to do that to the other side and then do cream blush and then highlight and then my lips, and that is it. Okay, definitely went ahead and applied the bronzer. Now I'm going to take a little bit of blush, put that where it needs to go. Doing it really across my nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the Ofra mini palette and take the highlighter shade again like I used on the eyes, and then go ahead and highlight with that. Lastly, I'm going to take this DC Lemonade Peach Tea shade and then apply that on my lips. Honestly, really love this lip gloss. It's not super sticky and it's a very nice shade. Okay, that is it. This is the finished look. I honestly really love it. I feel like I say that a lot, but this is definitely more out of my comfort zone. Different look, using different colors. The skin looks super glowy, dewy. So it'll be perfect for summertime. And honestly, I feel like these shades do not even come off until you like start scratching them or take a Q-tip and like, you know, wipe it off. I hope you guys like this little summery glow tutorial, and I hope you find like some inspiration from it somehow. Kind of incorporate some of these things that I did or whatnot. Any tips or anything like that I gave you. Loving it. Definitely going to be probably one of a summer favorite looks. Definitely like, subscribe, and if you haven't already, turn the bell notification on so you know my videos are uploaded, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.